And I'm trying to find the right song. Liquidations. Here we go. 3, 2, and a 1.
90 down liquidations. Trade with intuition. Don't be sedated. Manage your risk or you'll be singing this song. I got 99 liquidations. Run it! I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Let it run! Let it run! I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Yo! Slap the stop loss! I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Bring it back! I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Been dancing with the market, playing death trap games. Every wick be a bullet with leverage in the name. Stops too tight, that's a hitman's treat. Market makers hunting wallets like wolves in the street. As the price goes up, liquidation stack below. Somebody's hitting the flow. Sweep them, they drag the candle down just to make the margin blow. Liquidation city, watch the funding overflow. And when the price dips low, liquidations rise above. Short sellers feel the fire like a sniper from above. This game is player versus player, ain't no love. Leverage trading ain't no playground, it's a war zone for the boat. I got 99 liquidations cause I over leverage my soul. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Hey, run it up on the key. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Cut the leverage, cut the leverage, cut the leverage. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Bounce back, let's go, let's go. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Got liquidated Monday, liquidated Tuesday. Market wicked, portfolio spinning, getting sick. Long in pumps like a junkie, should've learned the first time. But greed is a demon in high leverage, making that portfolio dry. Market makers lurk like villains in the dark. Push it just $1 just to tear the trade apart. Price goes up, they load liquidation trash below. Stop hunts, beat the bullets and margin beat the dough. Price goes down, they spawn liquidation levels above. Shorts get clapped, thinking it's a bad dream, trying to wake up from a nap. Every candle is a trick, every wick is no fun, but still hitting the open trade like it owes me something, son. I got 99 liquidations, yeah, I'm still not done. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Send it, send it. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Margin call, baby, margin call. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
All right, just 1 second, guys. I'm actually in a trade right now, adding to it. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, and I'm in. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. In 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. I say bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are doing a sit-down show. Actually came home early today. Wasn't feeling good. And I was very lucky. I can share that story in just a moment. But I do thank you guys very much. Let's go ahead and put on some background music. There we go. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's get started. I don't know. Of course, I'm watching JR. JR is an absolute beast. And let's go ahead and see what we can find. My cats are going crazy right now. Okay, so we got crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily. Whoa. We got Pippin. We did a Pippin short or long, I forget. Anyway, we printed hard. We printed really, I think it was Pippin long yesterday, or day before. And yeah, it was a long. And we made some pretty nice gains on that. Let me see if I can come over here. Actually closed the, this was a close. So a lot of people, they posted where it's still open. This was a profit. And I closed the trade. And that was this morning. Yeah, this morning at about 8:30. Posted that in the group. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Crypto bubbles on the daily. We have Kite up 17.1%. Pippin up 26.5%. Other than that, this trade I think was only for a day, so that was really nice. Shout out to JR. JR, of course, the channel we just showed you. JR is an absolute beast. And let's see here. This is JR's channel. Let's go to his channel, actually. And He was talking about Pippin in his free Discord. So if you're not in his free Discord, I strongly recommend you go in there and check it. Okay, so how do I post? Let's see here. Let's go to chat. Is this a chat? Yeah. All right, there we go. So I think I just posted it. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm a little bit kind of everywhere right now, doing some trades. And again, I'm not feeling too good. So we're sitting down today doing this so you can get hopefully some information to possibly enter a trade or maybe position yourself to where you could get into a trade. And of course, risk management is key. Risk management is key. Special shout out to Stregaheart for being first. Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate you. We got Mark Dutch. Fart of Crypto sent me here. I love you, Dutch. I really do. Thank you, Dutch. Thank you for being you. You are one of the realest persons there. You don't care what people think about you. Same with me. And you are who you are. And some people like it, some people don't. And those that do, great. Those that don't, well, hopefully they'll learn to like you. And if they don't, well then, hopefully we can just tolerate each other. That's what it's about. We got Wix5 Fine 89 in the house. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. There's so many amazing traders that show up to the show, not to get alpha, but to support the channel. And who knows, we might give them some alpha, and we get alpha too. And it's all about giving and receiving. If you're just a giver, try receiving. Try receiving. Of course, that does not apply to everything in life. Give you a heads up. Tacos of crypto. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you guys very much. We got Bobby Fan in the house. What's up, Bobby? Appreciate you, man, being here. Again, we're not doing the treadmill today. My GI tract, my intestines, not doing well today. I'm an old man, and I can feel it, man. I can feel it. Good Lord. We got David in the house. What's up, David? Looking at the hourly time frame. Red, red, red. Could we potentially get a bounce from here? Well, we're going to check that out. And if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. I got my trusty notebook right here. And the trusty notebook is a blank page right now. So we can get some of your charts going and see potentially we can make some money together. And of course, we do take active trades, live trades, but only when the trades are good. I try not to force any trades, especially on the live stream, because, well, I want to show you that we make money. If we force a trade, the chance of losing just increases because, well, we're forcing it. We're not waiting for our confirmations. On the hourly time frame, nothing too big as far as drops in order for us to potentially get in. Let's look at the daily one more time. No really big drops. I'm looking, ZEC. We can look at ZEC if y'all want. Just to let you know, we can look at ZEC if you want. Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index, but not that one. We'll look at this one. We were at 9 the other day. Not sure when this was, but now we're at 5. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, we're at 5. Good Lord, we're at 5, guys. Now, most people would buy right now, but just know that if you buy right now, not financial advice, and it goes up 15, 20% just because it came down so much, these coins, the next, couple days or even weeks, we could go down a total of maybe 30, 40% from this current moment. But we could also go up. That's the thing that I hate is like, oh, we can go up or we can go down. This is why we trade level by level. This is really the secret. Level by level. So right now I am on my sit down computer with my new camera. I'm absolutely loving my camera and my lighting. So shout out to Amazon and shout out to mining that fiat. Because if it wasn't for that, I would not have this. All right, here we go. That's funny. Did Joe just fart? No. But if I did, I would own it. I would. Sorry, guys. I had to let one go. But no, not yet anyway. Not yet. Maybe it was my couch. Not sure. Mexican food, cheap gas. There you go. Mexican food, cheap gas. Let's go to the liquidations heat map. We're looking at the 24-hour time frame. Refresh this one more time just for good luck. 24-hour time frame. We're going to reduce this to 0.5. And shout out to JR for showing us this. Shout out to Al in JR's Discord showing us this button and this button. It's been here the whole time. We can look fancy. And then shout out to Crypto Change Me for this right here. We look really, really fancy. Now, Here's the thing that I want to show. This is really important. Look at this huge block of liquidity. Absolutely ginormous block of liquidity all up here. And we had a little bit here, a little bit here. And where did the market makers take it? Because everybody's, it's going to come up here for sure because there's so much money market makers can make. Broke this level. We trade level by level. Broke this level. Took 29.73 million. Took 27.93 million. Took 16.23 million. Took 14.87 million. So look at all these they're taking. Now, as price comes down, people are saying, it's going to our area or order block onto the left or our zone to the left or whatever it is to the left. And they start entering trades because they think it's going to bounce here, especially with this wick. And so they put they can be doing shorts, continue shorts. And then here's their stop loss. As it's coming down, continue shorts, here's their stop loss. Continue shorts, here's their stop loss. Continue shorts, and then, it's starting to bounce. Well, now let's long it. Their stop loss is here. And then their stop losses get hit. So again, liquidity is built going up and going down. Proud farter. Yes. Yeah, for me, I own them, man. I own them. It's so amazing. The older we get, the more we don't care. It's like, yeah, I fart. The cutest thing ever. So this is a question for all the guys. Have you ever had a female that never farted around you? And then in their sleep, they do a boop, and then they clench really tight, so that's all you hear, just like one little beep, like it barely came out. I think that's like the cutest thing ever. It's like, go ahead, let them rip. It's all right. Oh, I don't fart, or whatever they say. I think that's just the cutest thing ever. All right. See here, 12-hour time frame. We can see the liquidations, really nice to the top side, and we're building them up as we were going down. And then now as we start coming up, we can see this just a little bit cleaner, where we have the liquidations being built to the downside, and we took them out really quick. And then now it's bouncing again, and now there's, this is the bottom. Let's go. I'm actually added to my Bitcoin long, and I'll go over that thought process in just a moment. If you have any questions, guys, please let me know, and I will definitely love to answer that for you. Whether it's trades, styles, methods. Let's go 3-day time frame. On the 3-day time frame, good Lord. Look at all this that it could have got, and then this barely stuff, and it just took it all out. That's wicked. That is so wicked. Market makers, they're jerks. They're jerk faces. And the opening song was liquidations. I got 99 liquidations, but a B ain't one. So here we go. Look at all this, man. It's on the weekly. And we keep on building up here. We keep on building. So let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. I did a video this morning. If you are in my VIP group, you got this video. If you're in my free portion of Telegram, you got that same video. I believe it was a 3 or 4 minute video this morning in reference to what I think might happen and what to watch out for. If you're in my free Discord, well, you can't get that video because Discord doesn't allow me to do 3-4 minute videos. They only allow 40 seconds for my non-pay Discord. So because of that, I can only do 40 seconds. And if you want more of the videos, go to the free portion of Telegram, and I do the updates when they're needed. And this morning I updated, we were right here. We were currently, and let's go to 15-minute time frame, and then we'll zoom out a little bit. We were currently right here. And I was thinking, okay, we have our anchored VWAPs currently acting as support. I am looking for a bounce off of the VWAP, and right around this time I was going to work. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and enter along here. If it does go down, I'm not looking for a huge pullback, maybe about a 1% pullback, to the bottom of this range, about 0.8%, before potentially coming up to about here, maybe pulling back and then continuing up to go to the upside, because this is one of the main levels we're looking at. Now, in that video, I explained that if we do break below the anchored VWAPs, there's a pretty good chance that we're going to come down to the bottom of this. And then if we come up, you know, because now this was support, now it's potentially resistance, we could get rejected off of it, just like we did over here. And again, this is the benefit of being in the paid group and also the free portion of Telegram. Just like we did up here, I made this reference where, you know, we broke below our anchored VWAPs. Let me take off this other one. I believe it was that one. Where we came up, we broke below it and we treated this as resistance. We came up resistance and then we broke this low. This is when you want to short. And then of course it came down. And this is what I was referring to in that video this morning when we have this other one. I'll leave that up actually. When we had this right here. Right now we're at support, but if we break below, could be resistance or act as resistance. And sure enough, rejection came all the way down. Right now, because we dumped so hard, I added to my position on Bitcoin. And for Bitcoin, I was down quite a bit. I am doing a 10x leverage. And right now, I'm only down 10%. Let's go, moon mission. So I'm thinking potentially the targeted area that I'm looking at would be hopefully in this area, but we may only come up to, I think we'll break this. I think we'll break this level right here. It's on the 1 hour time frame, 65.4. But I would think that we'd come up to here to maybe pull back to come up. And that would be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. So let me show you what I'm looking at. And again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. And that's where I added to my entry. Because again, my entry was way up here. And then right now, right when the show started, I was like, oh, let me add to my position. That way my average entry from way up here is now somewhere down here. Where is my average entry? Let me look. Average entry is 65416. I think. Yeah. So it's not too bad. From way up here. And let's see here. Let me just put this in blue. I should do it on the other one though. I'll do it on the other one. But this is what we're seeing. So right now, potentially what I'm thinking might happen is we might come up here to about this. Well, I'll tell you what, let me do this first. Magnet tool from the high to the low. Okay. So I'm thinking we might do this. And then if we're going to continue to the downside, we may go as high as 65.9. If we're lucky, hopefully 66.492. We can just call it 66.5. And I would love to see a bounce off of 65.9 to potentially come up. This is what I would like to see. Now, could we continue rolling over from here? Yes. The probability of this happening is low. However, the probability is still there. And we've seen this time and time again when it does dump. For example, right here. Jeez. Where we come in, we roll over. And then here, I thought we were going to bounce up. You know, to come into at least here, come down to go up. And then we broke the low. Again, we trade level by level. We broke the low. Oh, crap. Now it looks like it. Okay, now for sure, it's going to come up to about here. Pull back, come up. We have this level to go. Nope. Came down, came up barely, and rolled over. Once again, level by level. Broke this level. So now it's coming up, and then now it's kind of going sideways. Okay, now, what we need on the 1 hour time frame, we need to break this level. We break this level, more than likely, we're going to start going up to at least this level. But now it's not so much, oh, we're going up for sure type scenario, because here I'm thinking the likelihood of going up, very high, because we just had this dump. But we didn't. We rolled over, broke the low. Here, Likelihood of coming up here, very high. Why? Because we come down so much. Then we come down lower, and now we're starting to build strength, build momentum, getting ready for the explosion. We gotta wait for our level. Then breaks down again, only to come up. Okay, now let's see if we break this level. We're really close. Let's see if we break this level, and we roll over again. So here, same scenario. You know, we could potentially come up to, let's say, the 382 to either roll over, or if we do find it a little bit harder, hopefully we find a bounce to come up. Now, I've been looking for bounces to come up for some time now. You know, for some time I've been looking for this bounce, and we have really yet to get it. And we've mentioned this multiple times. In order for me to be more bullish, kind of longer term, for, you know, several days, several weeks, we need to break above this zone. Oh, let me get the chat back up. Let's see here. JR says, farts for life. Let's go. Yeah, I was giving you a shout out earlier, JR. You're amazing trader, amazing thought process, and of course talking about your Discord. So yes indeed. Let's see here. Very nice. Let's see here. So that's what I'm looking at. And hopefully this is a little bounce. That way at least I can get to profit. And then I'll be watching it here on the lower time frame. But let me take this off. 100 bands. This was an old trade. Let me... Oh my gosh, my cats are going crazy. Let's take off all this junk. So here, this was luck. This was straight up luck. I'm not gonna lie. This was straight up luck. Price did a nice number coming down, and then we went over this trade already. I had entered here. It came down. I saw it coming up. I said, man, I'm just gonna add to it. Stop loss is still here. Almost got stopped out. Went into profit. Closed the trade in profit. Took profits rather, and then moved my stop loss and got stopped out in profit. So that was good. Let's see here. Right now we're 15-minute time frame. Good Lord. So my average entry for this one, let's see here. So negative 12% right now, 13%, negative 13. Average entry. Let me delete all this crap. 146 drawings. That always confused me. Like, what am I doing on here as far as all these drawings go? Do I have? I can delete it all. So 146 drawings and gone. Now, if you ever delete something by accident, there's two methods you can bring it back. One is this. Can y'all see this? I don't even know. No, you can't. There's a undo button on the very top of your screen. So this button right here, you click on this and it'll bring it back. So I click on this and it brings everything back. Or you can do this and you can do Control Z. That was the little shortcut and it brings it back. So again, the shortcut is Control Z. It's kind of like Photoshop, the undo button. All right, moving on. So let's go ahead and delete this and delete everything. All right. So my average entry, let's go ahead and put this down. Go back to my trades. Let's see here. We always do this in blue for entries, and the coordinates 654 16.3. So this is my entry, average entry, because initially I entered like somewhere way up here. Forgot where it was. Right before work. It's like, yeah, let me just put it in there. Hopefully it goes up. If it goes down, since my entry was so tiny that if it comes down, I have enough to add to it. And then that's exactly what I did. I added to it. So that was good. And hopefully we get a bounce. Hopefully we come back up. And if not, then, I'm prepared to lose the amount I'm prepared to lose. So let's go ahead and check this. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. Let me know, or forever hold your peace. Let's look at VV. And let's go to let's take off all this junk. Too much. And so I was looking at VV. This is another call from JR. JR, absolute beast, legend. I was looking at this one and I was watching it when it was in this, you know, from here to here, I'm watching it. It drops a little lower, goes to, is this the wick? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Comes down, picks everybody out, and starts trading this range. I was like, holy crap, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh man. Sorry. So it starts doing this range, and so I did this triangle, this trend line. I'm just watching it. Again, it breaks below this. I'm looking for this. But since we had a low here, I draw this little box. Came down, came up, and then so this would have been the level too short. And unfortunately, I was at work. I didn't see this, or I was asleep. I didn't see this. And this would have been the level. And then again, we just trade level by level. If it breaks this level, we're looking for it to take this. Maybe this. And we go to the right, and sure enough, we took it. Of course, this is all woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But let's see, we entered here. My stop loss would have been about 6%. You might say, well, why don't you just put it up here at 12%? I guarantee it. The probability is really high. If it takes me out here, it could definitely take me out here. Because it could do something like this, where we come up, we do this, I get stopped out, and it does this for a little bit, and boop. So why would I do 12%? Well, I just do 6%, I get stopped out, and then maybe now I can go for long. Or maybe double top, and then it comes down. Again, level by level. All right, moving on. So let's do this. Go 4 hour time frame. So right now, I would like to see a bounce or VVV. And again, we got a little zone right here. From this kind of body close to this kind of body close. Let's extend this a little bit. And notice I don't get the wicks. I'm looking at the candle body closes. Sometimes I'll get the wicks. It just depends on what I'm looking for. The wicks on a lower time frame would be candle body closes. But right now I'm looking at the bigger time frame, the 4 hour. So this is what I'm looking for hopefully it to bounce like anywhere right now. And what I'm thinking, what might potentially happen is first to come up here and then potentially come down and then boop, break this. Maybe even in here. Now, if we do something like this, again, level by level, we're looking to see if maybe it breaks this level. If it breaks this level and out of this zone, well, then there's a good chance that we could do this and then continue our way out. So this is one thing I'm looking at. I would think that this would be more probable due to the fact that it went up so much. And we can see all this right here. So from the break of this level, it went up over, geez, man, like 150%, just about. But the first high was about 130. Then we had a retracement. Then we had another pump. Then we had a retracement. Then another pump. Then now a retracement. Let's see now if it continues to go up for the FOMO to continue, or if we roll over. If we roll over, this is something that I would definitely be watching. I'm actually going to set an alert. So set alert. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. Yeah, we only did 30 minutes today. Yeah, so today, man, I was doing really good as far as not eating at work due to my GI issues. I get like it's gas, you know, I'm an old man already, and the pain is excruciating, and I could feel my intestines like being inflamed, swelling up like a balloon, and I could feel it on my stomach, and like from nothing to like a little bit of discomfort, and like 5-10 minutes later, like, oh man, it's starting to hurt now, and then 30 minutes later, it's like, oh man, like it's difficult to bend over and to do anything really, because it's painful. It's like literally here's my stomach, and it's literally my intestines trying to push out of my stomach. It's pain. And then like 30 minutes after that, I started getting to where like I was gonna vomit, and you get all the saliva in your mouth and you start spitting. And sure enough, I ended up throwing up just a little bit, just barely anything. And all I ate for lunch was crackers because I don't want my stomach messing up during work. But luckily I had one of the guys who was actually going to do the closing today. He was working with me, and I told him, I was like, man, like I'm starting to hurt. He goes, and he saw me throwing up. He goes, man, you want to go home? You can go, man. I got it. And I was like, man, I don't know, because, one, it's 3 hours that I'll be gone. Like from my shift, that's a lot. I said, but the last 3 times that this happened, I just muscled through it. But you're here, so man, this is a good thing to go, like for me to leave. And I said, sure, man, like let me try to work a little bit longer, like 30 more minutes. And I go and I start, just checking what needs to be replaced. And I couldn't even last 5 minutes because I could feel all the stuff just coming up. And there I am, like rushing to the back so I can get the trash can and do my business. I was like, dude, I can't even do it. Like it's starting to act up really bad right now. He's, yeah, man, go ahead, go home. So as soon as I came home, laid down left side, and I crashed out. 2 hours later, woke up and feeling so much better. And of course I took some Gas-X medicine too. And I was like feeling so much better. And then I ate, just a little sandwich, ate a sandwich. But tomorrow I'm going at 6. But man, it sucks because I've been eating nothing but crackers for lunch. And then when I get home, I eat food so that if I get, my stomach hurts or whatever, like I can just lay down. Yeah, it sucks. See here. Cam says, Joe, you're fat, man. Get off the carbs. Oh, yeah, that's awful. Best thing I ever did. Yeah. So without you knowing what I eat, how do you know I eat carbs? How do you know I don't eat just meat? Joe, because you're fat. Hey, calm down, man. Calm down. That's pretty rude. No, as far as like the carbs, like right now, I'm having to eat crackers. I'm having to eat like bread, just so that I'm not getting all this gas. Like it's crazy. But when I'm here, let me show you. Joe, don't do it. Let me show you. This is what I made and what I've been eating the past, I want to say 4 days, I guess. Yeah, when I make food, this is all I just eat the leftovers. You got pork, cilantro, onions, diced tomatoes, more onions. Look at this, man. This is so good. And this lime, it reminded me of San Antonio so much. I miss San Antonio. Look at that. So delicious. But I didn't even eat. I have one more serving, but I didn't even eat that. I just ate sandwich. Let's see here. Yeah, but carbs are yummy. Now, granted, I do eat a donut. I eat a donut almost every day. Sometimes I'll buy some things at donuts because you can't just take out everything. You know what I mean? I didn't say you're fat. I said you're obese. Dude, come on, man. That's kind of rude. Let's see here. But I see you stepping like a mofo. Yeah, I be stepping, dude. I be stepping. But today, no steps. Just because my stomach's hurting. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like I gotta wake up like at 4 a.m. Go to work at 6. But yeah. See here. But they are yummy. See here. But they are yummy. I'm not sure what they are. Is they crackers? Maybe almost hit 250. I dropped them, and today I weigh 183 since May. Hey, good for you, man. That's a really good drop. That's a really good drop. Bread kills me. Yeah. So one thing that I do like I have a loaf of bread, and I've had this loaf for like maybe 3 weeks. It doesn't get mold. Before they used to get mold. Now it doesn't get mold. Man, my shirt's all crazy. I throw on the jacket really quick, and now my shirt's all like I'm a hobo or something. But yeah, I've had this for like 3 weeks now. This bread, no mold. I'm almost done with it. But yeah, I don't I don't eat a lot of bread. Now, granted, with this, I did have some really, it's some kind of like a tortilla or tortilla, how you, or the non-Mexican people say it, I guess. The tortillas. But it's like flan or unleavened bread. Oh, I love that. It's because it's real thick. But I've been having some of that. Let's see here. You gotta have keto bread. Yeah, bread is amazing. I love bread, but it's a cheat. Yeah, I don't eat bread a lot. I do eat donuts though, so bread is donuts. All right, moving on. Let's see here. No gluten, no soda. Yeah. I don't drink soda. I drink this flavored water. Yum yum. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll get like a 2 liter, but I don't buy them all the time because I'll finish it. I'm the only one here. I'll drink all of it. Same thing with something else. So at the store that I work at, they have the favorite part of my store. They have a basket that has a bunch of like discounted bakery, and I just realized that. So I've been getting some donuts from there. But when I go and they have like a lot, I'll just get like 2 donuts or 2 packages of donuts when I could easily get 5 or 6 or even 8. But I know if I get 8 of them, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to eat all of them. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes, of course. But I know I'm gonna reap the consequence. So I'll get 2. So 2 is better than 8. 0 would be better, but I was like, nah, I wanna eat some. My 4-year-old son says he can hear you breathing over the microphone, and you're obese. My 4-year-old son is basically on an all carb diet. It's all he eats. He's skinny. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. But it's gonna suck though, because then it might catch up to him, and then he's gonna be a little gordito, a little fatty. So that's gonna kind of suck. But yeah. See here, we have it in the house just for him. That's cute. And cookies. Yum yum. Yeah, I was saying the other day, man, I haven't had like milk in the house. I haven't had milk in forever. But I used to love milk and cookies or just cereal. But I know if I buy cereal, I'll eat it all. Like a big old box of like Fruity Pebbles, my favorite. Like a big old box. Shoot, man, I'll be lucky if it lasts me 2 days. But that's why I don't buy it, because I know myself. I know I will eat all of it. Like I won't eat dinner. I'll eat that for certain. Like I love it. So yeah. So I don't do it. I drink garlic water. It keeps trouble away. I heard lemon water helps you trade. Speaking about water. Yep. Okay. So yeah, this was really good. And the other day I made some steaks, some ribeye steaks on the grill. So I bought a grill, and check out this. It's a little cheapy grill, like $80 grill. Just so I can show you. Yum yum. That, and then it came out a little more done than I wanted, but it was the first time I was grilling on that grill. But and some avocados. Yum yum. So yeah. So that's what I had. I was thinking, matter of fact, yesterday, man, should I buy some more ribeyes? I was like, no, I still have some of this. So I'll just eat this. And then tomorrow, hopefully I can take my buddy out for lunch. It's his birthday the following day. So we'll see. All right, moving on. Joe, we gonna talk about crypto? Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see here, rave. But yeah, as far as like my eating, even though I'm a big dude or fat, whatever you want to say, I don't care if you call me fat. I don't eat a lot of bad stuff. It's just I haven't moved in so long. I've always been big, but I've never. Oh man, this looks good for short. I haven't moved for so long that the weight just get built up. And that's why I got the stepper, because like literally the past 5 years, I've gained about 10, I don't want to say 15, but like maybe 10, 12 pounds every single freaking year. And that was just horrible. I can't do nothing with that. Be here. So finally it's like, man, I gotta get the stepper. So I got the stepper and I'm loving it. Let me see if I can do something else besides this. I'm gonna short this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna short it right now, pretty much. Almost. Hold on. Hold your horses, guys. Hold your horses. But I'm gonna short this one. And I'm actually going to have another entry as well. So I like this little range that it's doing. It's wicking out the shorts. So what is this? Is it like an 8% move or something, or 12%? 8%, okay. So right now, what will be better is if we, safer, is if we waited for the 15-minute candle to close underneath 0.67108 so that we could enter this trade as a safer short. Now, just know that it could do this until it comes up and then maybe come down, just to get all, because there's stop losses here, stop losses here, lots of stop losses here. Look at all this sideways action. So there's lots of stop losses here. So, and then if it does break down here, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for this zone to be tapped. Doesn't mean that it will, just this is what I'm looking for. And then let's see here. Cam says, you're doing good on the stepper, man. It's amazing how you can do a full stream and concentrate while you're stepping the whole time. Dude, there was one time where I went to take off my jacket and I whoa. I almost fell down. That was funny. That was so funny. I see it. Yeah, they will want to stop hunt before going down. Yeah. So here, just know that we could come up to come down. So what I would like to do is I would like to have actually a additional entry here. So just for simple math, let's say we're doing a trade and my stop loss, I have to do it. Oh man, I hate doing this. 10. So in this one, I can only do like a 2x leverage. 2x leverage, stop loss. And so I'm not entering right now. Because again, it could go up, but it's just a setup to where hopefully we can take it. And this first one, it's like, what, 3%? Horrible risk reward, 6%. But if we come up here, then your risk reward is much better. So let's go from here. So that's a 4. Yeah, so that's good. So what I'm thinking about doing is entering aggressive here, adding here. Now, whenever I do this, for this one, I'll do like a 1, 2, 3 for my entry. Normally I'll do like half here, or no, I'm sorry. I'll do a little bit here and double the amount here. So simple math. I put $1 here, I'll put $2 here, maybe $3. But the amount that I enter, it all depends on the amount I'm willing to lose. Now I did open, and so I'm gonna actually change the trading one that I'm on, and it's a $100 account. I did this last time where, you know, do y'all want me to trade with $10 or $100? And pretty much everybody was saying $100. So it's gonna be a $100 account. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take very safe, less risk trades. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna be doing that. Let's see here. Big wick to shake out the weekends. Yep, very true. Very true. Let's see here. Delete this message. Let me go to this one. Let's see here. David. What's going on, David? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. So here. Well, a little tang around, but I've got to be up crazy early. What? 2.5 hours past your bedtime? Go to bed. Only 2x? Yeah. You can do a 10x. You can do whatever x you want, but just know that you can get liquidated. So if I do a 3x, that's 30% of this initial entry. You do a 5x, so that's 50% of this initial entry. Now so there's a lot of math that gets involved. So let's say you have a $100 account and you're doing a 1% risk on this $100 account. That does not mean you can only trade with $1. This means you can only lose $1. Now, if you can only lose $1 on this trade, if you do a 5x leverage, this is 50%. So whatever amount here you put in, let me show you. Okay. So let me change the accounts to my sub account that has $100. Dang it. Always click that first box. Which account? Your intuition. $100 account. Okay, futures. Let me go over here. I know y'all can't see anything yet. Brave. Okay. Okay, so I can see that right now. What I should do, well, let me put this back over here and let me just add the screen because I'm gonna need to do this anyway. So let me go to my OBS and then let's add that screen. So lower left. So that's this screen. Okay, good. So let me do this. And that way we'll have it for future trades as well. Okay. So let's go and adjust this. So we just need that part. And then we need the money parts. Okay. So right now, I kind of just want to show this part. Okay. And then let's bring this up a little bit. So hopefully y'all can see that nice and big. Okay. Put bingos and bangles in the chat if you can. Bingo bango if you can see this nice and big and it's very clear. So what I want to do is, and of course, you know, my drawings. Oops. My drawings are right here. So we have a $100 account. You can see that by the total available, $100. We can only risk 1% of our trade. So we can have multiple entries, but I don't want to do more than a 2x. Could you do more? Sure. Depending on your risk management. Could you add multiple times on the chart? You know, let's say you entered here aggressively, price is coming up, you add to your entry, you add to your entry, you add to your entry, and you keep on adding to your entry because you have a higher leverage, like a 10x. Any coin that, and let me show you here too, any coin that has a low market cap, you want to only trade a 2 to 3x leverage, 5 absolute max. And I'm actually pulling up the market cap right now, 160 million for the market cap. So this is the market cap. So it's very, very tiny. So this means it can move very fast. And the way I did that was just going to coin market cap and typing it in. Hopefully you all know how to do all that stuff. And if you don't, just ask. I'm here to make you guys money, not make you confused. So give you a heads up. I don't want to, oh man, look at Joe, look at what he's doing. Oh, yeah, you can see all that stuff. Okay, cool. Let me go back to this thing. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm looking at Brave, 15-minute time frame. I see it's coming up. So if I wanted to enter right now, right now I have it on the 4-hour time frame. Oh, but you can't see that part. It doesn't really matter. Go 15 minutes, just so I can see what I'm seeing on this actual chart. Okay. So I think we may come up to come down. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, for the stop loss, that's the very first thing I need to put in. Now, if I'm going to do multiple entries and I can lose only $1 total, well, that means for my first entry, I cannot have it max out at $1. The most I can lose, let's say, is 30 cents, 50 cents. Now, this risk management type of trading is not sexy. Not sexy at all. You know, people like seeing people who are risking 1,500 or 4,500 so they can make, you know, 300 or whatever. I don't do that. I take risk management very, very seriously. Let's see here. LOL, that's the plan. Y'all have a great night. Go to bed. Go to bed. See here. Cam says, good night. Try not to manifest a 40K Bitcoin by dreaming about it. Yes. See here. I noticed that on Poppin, my P&L was going crazy. Yeah. Or Pippin, rather. Yeah, Pippin was crazy. See here. Yeah. So for this one, if we were going to short, what we would want to do is we'd go to our stop loss. We put in 0.73971. And then now what I do is I move the slider over and I'm looking here. Like, how much can I lose on this trade? And on this trade, it's $2 already. So here I'd have to only trade with 89, or was that 89? Yeah, 89 cents. Again, not sexy. Not sexy at all. So I could only lose around 30 cents. And then I would have a higher entry here. So let's just hypothetically say we enter the trade. And then now we're doing our higher entry. Again, not sexy at all. So now I can lose, let's say 60 cents, 65 cents, due to the fact that there are fees. So then for this second entry, I would be putting in about $5. So total, if I lost, I would still lose my $1. Now granted, this is on a 2x. Can you imagine if we did a 5x? It would be less money to reach the same risk of $1. So whenever I'm doing any trade, I'm always looking at the money that I can lose. Like the money I can win, great. But I don't want to risk $5 so I can make $7. You know, I want to risk hopefully $1 so I can make 3, maybe 5. And again, we're taking profits on the way if we're in a short going down. But it's extremely important. And again, I talk about this all the time when it comes to risk management. Like, you have to be willing to not be sexy and risk that 1% of your portfolio. Because just imagine, and we did 1% of our portfolio, we can lose a lot more or much more than somebody who trades with 5% of their portfolio or 20% risk of their portfolio. So just to let you know, this 1% is very, because it keeps you in the game. And the more trades you do, the more likely you are to win. Versus if you only take 2 trades, risking 50% and you lose both times, you're like, crap. Start all over again. So give you a heads up. See here, sloppy entry. Yeah. So just to let you know, if you were to enter here, very aggressive, because it could do this, come up. If you wait for the break, 15-minute candle close below this, that's good. Let's look at Pippin. Oh, so this we showed that already. Pippin, and Pippin doesn't want to go down. Holy smokes! I thought Pippin was going to retrace already. Let's take off all this crap too. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I look like a hobo big time. My shirt's all crazy. Nobody didn't even tell me anything. Like, Joe, did you just get off the streets? My shirt's all chueco, crooked and everything. And like I said, I just threw on the shirt, the jacket. It's like, oh man, let me go live. But But Pippin looks very, very strong. Continues to look strong. 1 hour. I would think that if we pull back about here, 54.5 or 54.5 to potentially go up. We caught some of this short. I think we caught all of this short. And we ended up getting stopped out here. And it was doing nothing for a little bit. And then we caught it, I believe, here. Level by level. Level by level. And now we're up here. I'd be afraid to long it. It's higher risk right now. But the FOMO's there. The FOMO is there. Let's see here. Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. See, I ain't judging. Yeah, but no treadmill today. No stepper today. Not feeling too good. Yeah, it was ugly, man. As soon as I got home, I just laid down. Just the pain, so it's literally like my intestines, and you can feel the intestines. It's so weird. You can feel the intestines, you can just feel them, and it's literally like pushing through, and you like all the bumps. Hurts a bunch. Joe, you're being a wimp. I know it. So yeah, this was nice. Let's go over here to this, and let's go this. Okay. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't want to long this. I mean, the FOMO is there though, and it's great too. You know, everybody's seeing like a bull pennant or a bull flag. Yeah. Let's see here. Vintage. What's up? Vintage says, yeah. Wish I would have listened to you last night and got out of my shorts and swaps. Yeah, got out of my shorts. Oh, for Pippin. And sometimes, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm not sure what coin you're talking about, but sometimes, you know, your thought process may be different than mine, and you're more right than me. Like in this game, there's none of this like, oh, I told you. Man, that's one of the biggest things I hate. I told you to get in yesterday. I told you it was going to come to, man, just get out of here, dude. Like nobody wants to hear that crap. You know, hey guys, you know, I made profits on my short yesterday, and cool, man, good for you. Like I'm glad you made profits. But I told you guys yesterday about the shorts, and I'm up 80%. You know, so yeah, there's sometimes where we will see differently, you and I, anybody watching, and you may be more correct that day than me, or the market may favor your thought process rather than mine. But yeah, in this competition, in this game that we do, like I would prefer we lift each other up, as opposed to what you see a lot. But everybody wants to say, "Oh, I'm the best." You know, it's like, "Oh, I called the top, or I called the bottom." You know, follow me, because they want members. What's that? Yeah, Pippin. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pippin's crazy, man. Pippin be making some crazy money. So yeah, here we're, you know, set the alert, and then here's our trend line. I think I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is pretty much a setup for the group. This is the default. So this was the setup for the group. You know, we could enter here, which was aggressive because one, we're underneath this trend line and underneath this zone. A safer entry is above the zone. And then, so I had entered here, plenty of the other members, some of them entered here, some entered here. They entered here, and our stop loss didn't get touched. Could it have? Sure. It could have easily got touched. I wish I knew what was going to happen. Man, I really do. I wish I knew what was going to happen. But I don't. So for here, like if I was going to, you know, try to short this, I need the 15-minute candle to close below 0.6104 on the 15-minute time frame if I want to short this. Anything before this, extremely high risk. Could the price come down? Let's say, could it do this only to do this? Yep. And when it does, hopefully we're watching it and we can just get stopped out. Or if we see it do this and it breaks back into this range, what we can do is we can get our stop loss and move it really tight, because chances are that it could break out and FOMO continue. And you take a loss, a small loss, but if you're watching it, you can see this like, oh, okay, I just get stopped out. And then now our level is here. So now we don't care what it does in here. We don't care what it does. We want to short. So this was our level, but now we have a new slightly lower level. We want to short once it breaks this level, knowing that we can come down. And then if we're going to long it, same thing. We just wait for the break of this level. And then depending on how it looks, okay, let's enter the trade. Oh, came back in. It's in this range. Awesome. As long as it stays in the range, we're good. Comes out, breaks out. Here's the next pivot. We can add to this entry or enter here. In case you missed this one, we can enter here. But one thing that you don't want to do, let's go ahead and change this to blue, just so we can see the difference in the thing. But the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to hold on to this trade for a long if it comes down and it breaks the zone, and then it breaks your levels, and now you're like, oh crap, because more than likely what it's doing is coming for here, and you're in the long way up here. And what's your leverage? 2x, 4x, 10x, 20x? How many times are you adding in to hopefully, will it bounce at some point? Potentially. And then if you kept on adding in, and there's so many different methods of trading, and then if you were adding in all this time, well, then now you're in profit. Or you get stopped out in your long and you miss this short. Once it breaks a pivot, you can enter your long. So that's how I trade. Let's see here. Not worried about it. Told you to get some more tacos. Yes, indeed. All right. So right now for Rave, price is coming up. This is what we thought might happen. Again, we don't know what will happen. We just know that it's a safer entry if we break the level before entry. So let me just lower the opacity so you can see the price is here, and now it's coming up. And we'll see. Do get rejected here and then roll over? Possible. We'll see. Let's look at VV. Oh, I was like, man, that looks so good. Let's look at VV. Man, the stakes are so good. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's go 15 minute. So I'm looking for it to come up. What's the percentage of it coming up? I might actually take this one, 13%, and I can have a 2%. Oh, maybe a little bit lower. 7. Now this is aggressive because one, it has not made a pivot. It has not done this. This would be a safer entry. So let me go ahead and change the opacity on this. This would be a safer entry. And hopefully y'all can understand my thought process and why I'm saying it's a safer entry, because I literally explain it every time. We're waiting for a pivot to be created. And then once we break that pivot, then we're entering. And so this one I'm actually going to enter, but I'm going to do a super tight stop loss. And I'm going to actually go 10x leverage. We'll go 10, but I'm only risking $1. Oh, and I had the thing up on the whole time. Dang it. Stop loss. But you're going to see, I'm going to do this. Copy. So I'm actually going to enter this trade in just a moment. I have to double check something first. So I need my little cheat sheet on my moving averages, and then I'm gonna go to the 3-minute time frame. Right now, currently, we just broke above the 9 SMA. We're coming to the 30 SMA, then our VWAP, then our 50. We're far away from the 200. By that time, this should be the area where we might get rejected off of. So I'm good. This is front running. I'm not putting all of my risk in right now. So let me go to VVV, and it's going to be a long, but I'm not risking all of it right now. So let me go ahead and do this so y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can see more of it. Okay, so do it like this. But I want it to where this, because this is the important part. Okay, so my stop loss is 3.641, and my leverage is going to be, I'm going to do 5x. Okay, to 10. That's 1%. 15. Okay, I'll do 10x. Now, let's go ahead and move this slider over. So I'm going to risk, it's about 60 cents. I'm going to risk 60 cents. And I'm looking at the 3-minute time frame. Now, granted, I could have entered here and we broke down. I could have entered here. Oh, you can't see anymore. Let's see where y'all can see. So I could have entered here and we broke down. I could have entered like here and then we broke down. I could have entered here and we broke down. I could have entered here and we broke down and continue going down. So just know that, this trade is extremely high risk because we could come up. The blue line is my VWAP. The thick one is the VWAP. We could come up and then continue coming down. So very high risk. Let's go a smaller time frame. 30-minute. Where's my 9 SMA? So this is a 21 SMA. Let's change this. We got 1 minute left on this candle close, and I want to see the candle close above this midline of the Bollinger Band, which is the 21 SMA. Let me see if I can pull up my I don't know where the indicators are on this thing. Oh. Here, SMA. I just moving average, weighted, double, weighted. Okay. And I like mine white. And 9 SMA. Okay. Okay. So right now, currently, we're above the 9 SMA. See, why is this over rave? Are we still? Is it still over rave? We're on VVV right now. Yeah, we're on VVV. Right now, currently, we're above the 9 SMA. I want to see us close above the 30 SMA. Oh wait, this is not the 30 SMA. This is a 21 SMA. Normally this color for me is my 30 SMA. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to long it. And right now from 58 cents, it went down to 52 cents just because we are so low. Let's see here. Oh, why are you trading this VV coin instead of the Rave shorts? I was just wondering why you use this coin for. Oh, because to me, this one looks like a higher likelihood for a bounce up as opposed to waiting for Rave to come down. So this is a safer entry. Oh, you can't see it. This is a safer entry. This is Rave. So I'm thinking we might do this to come down. So instead of waiting and having this be like a 2-hour show, so the instructions are already there. So in order to short Ray 15-minute time frame, we need the 15-minute candle to close underneath 0.67181. So the instructions are there already. This is when we open a trade for the short. 15-minute candle must close under the level we just mentioned. If we do not close and we produce a wick in the 15-minute time frame, we wait. If you wanted to, you could aggressively enter now, knowing that we could potentially come up here to take out these longs or the stops. I'm sorry, the shorts for the stops. The blue equals entry. So this will be also an aggressive entry because it could pull back to continue going up. But again, everybody's risk management is different. For a safer entry would be the breakdown here. So this setup has already been given, but right now we're looking at this one to potentially bounce up because it's come down so much. It looks like potentially we could bounce up, and good thing we are patient because, well, now it's coming down. But I'm thinking because we came down so much, let me take off all this stuff. So yeah, VVV. Because we came down so much, so fast, so aggressive, that we might go up to pull back to continue up. A safer entry is the way this just happened, but I'm looking for this kind of scalp trade just so it can go up and take a really quick, the stop loss very tight. If you're doing this like on a low leverage, like a 2x, then you can have your stop loss way down here, and that way you have more time. You have more time. I see here. That's like Bitcoin right now. Yeah. Came down like the Titanic. Yeah, man, it came down really hard. And what sucks is I was looking at this coin and I was waiting for this level to break. This would have been the safer entry. And then look, boop. This would have been our area where we're looking for it to bounce. So we'll see. Cam says, oh, thanks. I get it now. Let's look at Solana. Solana not looking too sexy. And now look at the difference between this coin and the other coin we just mentioned. 15-minute time frame, down, 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 buying pressure with the wick. Let's get rid of this junk. Buying pressure with the wick, but then it just kind of, nah, not really, just plain. Like right here is when it should pull up and continue going up because of the strength of the coin. However, look how this looks and look how this looks. Oh, I think I was on a different time. Oh yeah, I was on a different time. So this, on the 3 minute, it already shows like it trying to come up. But, and then the market cap too. You gotta see that. Let's see here. Oh, we got Patrick in the house. What's up, Patrick? Appreciate you, man. Sorry for looking like a slob. I got this shirt all crazy, and I just put on my jacket really quick, and it's like I'm homeless. But appreciate you, man. Yeah, normally we do the stepper. It's my treadmill. But today, stomach's not feeling it. So no stepper today. But glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Greatly appreciate you being here. Greatly appreciate you. Let's see here. I see Pippin. Pippin still looking like a beast. An absolute beast. Looks like it's going to break up. And the FOMO's going to continue. Let's see here. Patrick, you just became my favorite. Patrick says, you're looking good. Patrick, you just became my favorite. Thank you, man. Man, this shirt is really bothering me. Yo, just take off the jacket. I should. My shirt says, I speak fluent sarcasm. Sorry, at the end of the show, everybody thinks I'm a hobo. Oh my gosh. String this up. Man, Pippin looks good. For a long anyway. But it's too much FOMO and it went up too much. I'm really surprised with this wreck that, you know, most traders had. It didn't come down. You're very welcome, my friend. Very welcome. Let's see, hype. Hype. And is Bitcoin still coming down? I hope not. I added to my trade. So on the 1 hour, we're potentially going up. Let's see here. I'm already on the other account. Let's see here. And I like that all the indicators stay on, but then I hate it when I'm trying to stream. Let's see here. We got Tether Gold. Almost got stopped out by like a few dollars, almost. But right now, continuing up. This is one of the trades we gave in the setup group, the VIP group. Right now, doing really nice. Really nice. See, River. We've been trading River, so where was it? I think it was here. Yeah, it was here where we were looking at it. And I thought we were gonna come up here to come down, and nope, we went boop. So we would have been stopped out on this one. This one we would have been stopped out on. And then it went, broke our trend line, only to do a lower high and then break the level. Again, we trade level by level here. Came down, bounced off of this trend line. I love trend lines sometimes. And then it came up and then boop, man. I think everybody would have just been like duped by this coin. Everybody who was trading this, who was in nice profits but didn't take any profits, came straight down. So I was trying to get into a trade tonight, but VVV is coming down. I want to see if we can get like a little bounce. Okay, Rave. We were down here, like literally at this level, thinking that we may come up to pull back to maybe come up. So far, let's see, we can just kind of zoom in. So far, we were here. So far, we've came up to this exact level. Sometimes I'm extremely spot on. It spooks me out. And there's sometimes I'm completely off. So just to let you know. To potentially pull back to maybe about here before we either continue going up, maybe get our higher entry, or maybe even, continue in this range. And this is what we don't predict what's going to happen. We show the likelihood of what might happen, but we definitely react to what happens. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're not saying, oh, it's definitely doing this or it's got to do this because of X, Y, and Z. We say it might do this or it might do that. Like, we don't know. But one thing that we're going to do is we're going to react to the levels that it breaks. Because here's the thing. It's impossible. No matter what system, what trading guru or whoever you watch, it is literally impossible for us to come down here without breaking this level. It's impossible. So whatever you're doing or whatever system you have, whether it's point of control, moving averages, VWAPs, fib retracement, whatever you use, keep on using it until maybe it starts to not work, and then kind of discover other stuff. Now, for me personally, I love VWAPs. I love fib retracements. I love levels, but I know that price cannot go here without breaking this. So this is why I trade level by level. Now, just because it breaks this, does that mean it's 100% guaranteed to come down here? Nope. I wish it was. It can easily come down here, almost hit this, and then go up. And dang it. Price can do whatever it wants. So here we would realize, oh, it broke this level. There's a pretty good chance that we might come up to this zone. And then let's see what happens. Well, it came up to the zone, then it pulled back. Okay, now let's see if it breaks this level to again come down to finally come here. Or does it now break this level to start attacking this level? And then continue going up. This is what we do. Now, of course, we zoom out, we look at the bigger picture, where is the likelihood of it going? Could it potentially go up or could it potentially go down? But yeah, that's what we do. I was hoping to get into a trade. We gave Pippin out a few, I think like 2 days ago. And this was the result of Pippin. We ended up closing this one. It really nice profit, low leverage. You don't need to trade a lot of leverage. What we need to do is manage our risk. Are you trading with a $100 account? If so, hopefully you're risking 1%. It's very boring, very boring. but hopefully you're risking 1%. Rave just pulled back. Yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so could you enter right now for the short and add here? Yeah. Would this be a safer entry below 0.67181? Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that just so we can get into a trade. Now, this is the dangerous part of being live, is forcing a trade. Forcing a trade. So this one, it's kind of like forcing a trade, but I just want to get into it. So we did come up. We broke our blue line, which is my VWAP. These are Bollinger Bands as well. And it came down. So one thing that I do not want to happen, and I'm going to set my stop loss really tight. I do not want price to come up here and find support off of my blue line, which is my VWAP, and then break this level. If it breaks this level, not good. Not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually set my stop loss. So this is going to be different from the actual chart with 10%. I'm going to set my stop loss about here. When I say about, I mean exactly there. And then, so this is roughly about 3%. So I think I have it as a 10x short. Oh no. No, I'll do a 5x. Again, this is a very small leverage, very small market cap coin. So I'm going to enter right now. My stop loss is 0.69736. Now this is very important, guys. This is extremely important. Before I click anything, I need to know how much money I can lose. I'm risking 1% on this $100 portfolio on this account. So I can only risk $1. Now, am I going to risk all of that right now? No, because I have a higher entry. So I'm going to risk under 50 cents. So with the fees, it'll be about 50 cents. I'm going to click here one last time. I'm going to go short. I'm going to say confirm. And then hopefully it takes the trade. And if it does, you know, it'll be about 50 cents. Now, I have something really, really cool to show you if the entry hits. Because if the entry hits, then I can show you an indicator that I'm working on. And crap. Oh, I think, let's see here. Let me go to this here. Okay, so copy this. Let's go here. Copy. Okay. So hopefully, oh man, it's moving without me. Come on, get it. Get it. So this is Rave. So I'm gonna add this indicator to the charts. I don't think I have it on here. No. Okay, cool. So go to the Pine Script button. Go to new indicator. Okay. That's a chart. Okay, so man, it's moving without me. Oh, here it goes. Here it comes. Come on. Get it. Okay, so now I'm in. Okay. So now let me, oops. So now let me show you. Let me find my screen. Be right back. Beer. Yes. Appreciate you, man. Okay. So let's, oh, it's 60 cents. I guess it's at 58 cents. Kind of far away from me, old man eyes. But if I would have done this indicator first, then it would have been better. So right now we can see everything. So here's my indicator. I think I have it on. Oh. So let's go ahead and add the indicator to the charts. So the first click, it's going to show up wrong. First click is the entry, then my stop loss. And we're going to fine tune this in just a second. Stop loss about here. And then my target, I'll do my target here. So 1 second. So let's go short position. And my entry. was 68047. Man, I'm doing a long stream. I shouldn't be doing this. I need to wake up super early. 36. So 69736 is my stop loss. Who's paying who? Shorts are paying the longs. And we'll just put this as a 2. Right now it's 0.0130% funding rate. And where do I find that? It's at the very top of the screen on the exchange. And this constantly moves. So that's the very top of the screen. So funding rate. So I went ahead and put it as a 2, just so it, just so I know like a little bit more than what I could lose. 0.2. Okay, then everything else, I have my maker taker fees and everything. Okay. So let's say okay. Oh yeah. Now the money that I put in, so the margin is only 489. Now look at this. Projected amount at the stop loss, including the fees. If I traded with $25, it'd be about $2 that I would lose. That's 2% of my portfolio. There's a warning, but I only put in 4.89. Now watch. Now it's a check mark because I'm only willing to risk 38 cents. Why does that have 60 cents for my stop loss? Oh, because I have leverage of 5x. So 5x leverage. Now look at that. So even though, and say, okay. Now, even though the exchange, I'm not sure if you've noticed this before, but the exchange will say, hey, you know, on this trade, you're only going to lose 60 cents. But then after you close out your trade, you're like, hey, why is it 63 cents or 68? Like, where did that extra money come from? Well, that extra money is from the funding fees. So this, the longer you have this, potentially it can change. So for the equation that I have on here, automatically it says 63 cents. So it's more than 60 cents. So I know that if I were to lose this trade, I lose 63 cents about. If I were to hold this for a long time and the funding rate is taken out from the shorts and I'm shorting, well, then this will be higher, depending on how long I do it. How many hours, how many days. But right now we are in profit. Do we start clapping on this channel and hooping and hollering and who joined the trade and who got into the trade, put 7s and 4s and 3s and 2s and 1s? No, we've done this before. It's not our first beer. Not our first beer. There's quite a few people that, you know, they start jumping around, adjusting their tie and screaming how good they are. Man, I'm getting chilly. I need to put on my jacket. Start saying how great they are and, you know, join there, whatever. We don't do that. Do I have a Discord? Yes, it's free. But I only do like Bitcoin updates, 40 seconds. Joe, this is your first time putting on a jacket? Kind of. Good Lord, it's into the back of the chair. Do we have a free portion of Telegram? Yeah, sure do. For there, it's the same thing. I just give like Bitcoin updates. But if you want the VIP portion, not to learn how to trade, I show you here for free. But if you want the VIP portion, that's where we give the setups, we give updates. We'd say, you know, move up the stop loss. Or sometimes if I see it, where the market's changing, because like I'm looking at these charts, I was like, huh, you know, it's not moving the way it normally moves. Something's up. And then I'll be watching other charts and seeing the oh, let me do something. Seeing the charts is like, nope, I'm not liking it. Let's see here. So can I duplicate this? Copy. Let's do paste. Okay, let's put this on. And let's do this. So you can see. What is it doing? It's not doing nothing. Oh, because I have it. So that's cool. Okay, so let's do it like that. And just do it like that. We can see. And again, with this, you know, we're not making like hundreds of dollars in a few seconds. We're managing risk. Managing risk. We're willing to lose 63 cents. Again, we're risking 1%. Now, granted, I didn't go the full $1 just because in case price comes up and then, but I'm not going to add to my entry. I forgot about that part. But then if we get stopped out or stop losses right here, then okay, we lose this trade. And then if it comes up here and it starts rolling over, well, then now I can enter my trade again. And then again, have 1% of my risk, 1% of the portfolio. And then hopefully we take it down. And then maybe even to the bottom of this range, hoping that we break below the range. So we'll see. So here, Sugar Heart says, thanks, Joe. Let's see here. And going down the list. Good stuff. Rave just pulled back. My indicator shows me an alert on hype. Ooh, hype. Let's look at hype. Ooh, hype. For potentially long. So all these coins, we could long it, but just know that we could come up a little bit and then roll over. So just be aware of that, you know, because most of these coins, and that's why I was looking at VVV for us to potentially go up, but then we might roll over. And then we just got to see if we break the newly created pivot. But this one, I'm surprised it's coming down still. Rave, hopefully this does nice for us. Solana, 15-minute time frame. Looks very boring. I mean, we could come up and then roll over. And just expect, you know, price go up, price go down. And then what we got to do is just see where that pivot is. Ooh, BNB looks so sexy for a long. So incredibly sexy. Why? Because it's already starting to go sideways. It's on the 3-minute time frame. I like it for a long. Joe, is this gonna be a trading show? I wasn't trying to, but I do gotta go to bed. Man, I like BNB for a long right now. And again, just quick scout. Oh, OMG. Take it at 601. Maybe 608. Holy smokes. Let's take this stuff off. Another thing being a part of the YouTube is sometimes you see a setup. Sometimes. 3-minute. I really want a 15-minute. Just so we can be safer. So hear me out on my thought process. So this is BNB. Let's delete all this crap. 20 drawings, get out of here. Go 4 hour. We had this massive just pullback. So in order for us to be overall bullish, we need to break 658.68. Is what we need to do. For us to be overall bullish. Right now we're just ranging. We went below the range. But potentially come back up. Let's see here. And we can do some really nice damage. Set $800 potentially. I like it. And I really don't look at this stuff down here. I'm mainly so what type of trader am I? I look at price action. Now I have this stuff up here because if I don't have it, people think I don't know how to trade, but I look at this stuff. I learned on this stuff. I started with this stuff. Now it's just strictly this. And occasionally when I'm going to enter the trade, I call it my cheat sheet. I'll throw on my moving averages so I can see how healthy it is, the VWAP. Just so I can see how healthy the price action. So right now we had a nice little pullback, 4-hour time frame. I'm really liking for this to at least come back into my middle zone. And I always identify zones. I identify highs and lows. So this is our high, this is our low, this is our mid-range. And you can see kind of by like respecting this area, whether it's the mid-level. So if nothing else, for price action to hopefully come down to or come up to 626, 617. So I'm looking for something like this. Price to come up to about here, looking to the levels to the left, then to possibly come down, maybe do a higher low and not bounce off of the exact spot, horizontal line, or coming up, coming down, going into this, faking everybody out, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, but then boom, moon mission. We break out. And then now we start coming up here, maybe go down here for a little bit, and then let's go, moon mission. For safer entry, it would be for, set an alert above 658, maybe around 672. You can set your alert there. Once the alert goes off, just know that hopefully all this is behind us, and this is our bottom-ish area. And we find all of this as support as we go up. But looking at, let's see here, 1 hour time frame, just so we can see more ups and downs, 15-minute time frame. So in the 15-minute time frame, so what level was that? Is that a daily 4 hour? It's a 4 hour. Okay, so let me label this 4 hour. Okay, so now let's go 15-minute time frame. Some more price action on the screen. So you guys enjoying this? Put a bingo bango in the chat if you're enjoying this thought process. If you're enjoying this live trade, put a bingo bango in the chat. See here. Should we wait for the next green MACD cycle? You can if you want. Again, I don't look at that stuff. I don't look at all this. You can if you want. What does the green cycle tell you? That the price is already going up, or that what is that? Oh, are you talking about like the little humps? We potentially can start getting to the next green cycle, and maybe the next couple candles, potentially. So that would be good. But for me, so I'm walking you through the thought process on here on the 1 minute. You could potentially, and then we're starting that green cycle right now. And then plus we had the crossover. If y'all look at that stuff. Now just know that the lower the time frame you go, the higher possibility of fake outs. Higher possibility of fake outs. But for BNB, 15-minute time frame, what I'm looking for is potentially this to happen. Let's take this off. Where we come up, we come down, we come up. Let me break this down. So white circles equal safer entry, yellow circles equal aggressive entries. Would I enter aggressively right now? No, because we're right underneath this 15-minute level. It would probably be a waste doing that level because probably break through it real quick. Would I enter right now? Not really, because again, we're right under this level and under this level. So we're actually gonna wait. I might do it just for the show, but normally I would recommend waiting 1%. What's 1%? So it's less than 1% really. And so to set an alert. So this is be set alert. Set alerts. Okay. And our stop loss would be about 3%. So this one we could do like 7x leverage. And it's B&B, so it's safer than doing a 7x leverage on VVV, in which a VVV we are coming up, and it's fine. So let's do 3%. This will be our stop loss. Let's see here. I don't see any bingo bangos. Oh wait, I haven't done anything. Let's see here. Vincent says Pippin short. Let's see here, Pippin. Wait, all this junk. Oh, I thought we did. Nah. Right now it's at the very top of the range. Could you short it here and post on X how you caught the absolute top and you're the best and everything else? Yeah, sure, 100%. But it's too risky. FOMO is just too much, and it can continue doing FOMO, and it can continue going up. I wouldn't. I would look at it for a short if it breaks 0.61064. Could it continue, you know, to go up and then come down? Yeah. But you'd get it up here, make a lot more money than me, or making much more money than me. But mine's a safer trade because this could continue going up and up and up and up. So that's my thought process. Could I long it? Man, I really want to long Pippin, but it went up so much, kind of going sideways. Honestly, I'm scared. You know, we did it over here. We caught all this, which is great. And then same thing, we caught this, which was great. I don't want to give it all back by potentially longing it and then go up only to come down, break the level. Do I think right now, currently, it has a higher likelihood to go up? Yes, sure do. I think we have a very strong chance of it continuing going up. A lot of traders, they'll see this as a bull flag, which it's not. They'll see this as a, I think that's what they'll see it, bull flag, which is not. The reason it's not a bull flag is because this flag portion has extended. Like, how long is a flag until it's not a flag? So, you know, you could call this accumulation or distribution, really, because it's on the top, where potentially, if it comes down, people call this distribution. If it comes up, people just say it's consolidating. Just different words, different meanings. But for me personally, it has a much higher chance of going up than down, just due to the FOMO, and it hasn't broken down yet. So that's telling me that it's still strong. Yeah, that's my thought process on that. What coin were we on? BNB? Okay. Okay, dang it, it's moving. Okay. 1 minute for the 15-minute candle close. So this would be an aggressive entry. And like I said, depending on which type of trader you are, depends on what you want to do. And let me go to my group. Yeah, we killed it on Zek too, man. And we don't put a lot of, we do not post a lot of charts. I think the traders get wrecked. Let's see here. I think the traders get wrecked with communities that do that. Dang it. You know, they'll post a chart, another setup, another setup, another setup. And then it's like, they'll post one that actually does well, but most of the members got wrecked. But the members, they don't want to say anything because, well, they like the people they're following, you know? So Zek was one of the calls that we did. It worked really nice. Pepin was another call that we did. Worked really nice. And we don't do a lot of call outs. Here, you're seeing a call out right now. What is it doing? Oh yeah, target. Man, I can't believe we did a long show. Okay, so we're doing about a 1-to-1. If you were to wait and have a safer trade, if you're doing a more of an aggressive trade, to where we're entering below the 15-hour resistance level, then your risk is less to your reward. However, the chance of hitting your stop loss is increased because we have not broken the resistance. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, just rewind this a few times. Like I show you all the tips and tricks. Do you need to join the VIP to learn how to trade? No, you join for all the updates. And a group that doesn't constantly, oh, and we have bullish divergence too on the 15-minute time frame. So this low is higher than this low. However, this low is, no, I'm sorry. There's no divergence. No divergence. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but yeah, let me do this. I'm like, Joe, you been drinking? I am tired though. Gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning. That's ridiculous. Wake up early. Forget. See here. This is stop loss. Copy. Here. Is it rolling over? Is what rolling over? Always do the who, what, where, when, why when speaking. Because again, I'm jumping around different things. So I don't know what you're referring to. Let's see here. So that's the first target. And then the second one. Over here. This is good. 5. Target, and notice the target 50%. You know, that way you're still in the trade. And these are just like little scalp trades that could turn into swing trades, because what we do is we move our stop loss. And then for this one, I would recommend 7x. So we'll do regular spot trade, or let's go 5x to 7x. Can't center it. All right, so it's gonna be B&B. Copy. Holy smokes. See here. Chatter is now my favorite. So thank you, Chatter, for subscribing to the channel. You are my favorite. Thank you very much. So we're gonna enter B&B long. Now for me, I do not enter these trades. Like if I'm going to post it in the group, I don't enter it and then post it. I post it first and then enter it. Because like right now I'm missing the move. But B&B. And then, of course, I always remind them about the circles. And then stop loss. Oops. Stop loss. 577.52. Targets 614.24, 624.95. Copy. And I think it was yesterday. We were in the group trading for 2 hours. Then I took a 2-hour break and then did it for another 2 hours. And sometimes we'll do that. So right now I'm going to go to a BNB on the exchange. So let's go ahead and hide this and show this one. And BNB. So right now we can see the VWAP is way up here. Price action is above the 9 SMA on the 3-minute time frame. And this orange one is my 21 because of the Bollinger Band. You see that we're squeezing really tight and now we're starting to come up. So I do like that. Let's go. And for us, we're going to do the more aggressive. So we're going to do 7X. Can I do 7X? Confirm. And then my stop loss is 577.52. Now again, we're only risking 1% of our trade. 1% of our trade, of our account. So I can risk $1 total. Now granted, I already have this trade that we're in, Rave, where I'm risking almost $1. So that would mean now I can only risk 90 cents until I put this one in profit. We talk about this a lot in the group, and plus, you know, if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the group. Not only myself, but also the other admins will answer you. But so that's the theory on this one. So on this trade, I can only lose 90 cents. 90 cents. No, wait. So I can lose $1. So yeah, it's 99 cents really. We just call it $1. You just call it $1. I usually do the $1 unless I lose like 10, and it's like, okay, now I can only do 90 cents. But that doesn't happen too often. So what I'm gonna do is stop loss. Okay. So I'm gonna do, if we were far away from the 9 SMA, then I have a lower entry, but I kind of like where I'm at right now. So this one, normally I do 2 entries, but I'm just gonna do 1. So I'll do it right there. And I'll go buy long. Far away. Trying to think. Yeah, we're really tight. So let me just do it. So buy long, confirm. Okay. If we were, oh, you can't see my chart anymore. Let me take this off. Okay. Let's go 3-minute time frame. So do I think we're going to go up from here? I mean, we could come down. And if we come down, of course, my entry will hit. So far, we haven't hit it yet. But I do think we can come down to about here before going up, continuing. Let's see that. It hasn't hit yet. How come it's not showing it? There it is. But my entry is at 25 cents away. Come on, just come down. Let's look at this. Oops. There we go. So this green line represents my entry. And hopefully we pull back to the 9 SMA, maybe into the 21 before going up. Now, since this move is so tiny, I didn't really want to put an entry here, then put another entry here. Just put 1 entry, and hopefully, because I think we might pull back, hopefully it hits it. So we'll see. Let's see here. Let's go and check this out. Okay, so Vintage says it's rolling over. Hopefully he answers which one it is. Nicer, love from India. Well, I appreciate you very much. We're going to call you 4822. So 4822, I greatly appreciate you. And yeah, so what we do here is we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We show you that trading level by level really does work. Simple is very doable. Simple is very doable. And you don't need to join my group to learn how to trade. You ask me questions here, but we're already towards the end of the show. Normally we just do this for 1 hour. We've actually gone on for 2 hours and we started playing. Doing some trades. Let's see here. Howdy from X says, hey Joe, looking good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Have you been working out? I've been doing the stepper. Been walking. I bought a treadmill and a stand-up desk. Normally I'm on that, but today stomach wasn't feeling too good, so no stepper today. But normally I'm on the stepper, and I do the stepper on the live stream. That way I knock out 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna miss it. Come on down. The price is right. 50 cents away. I'm trying to. And then there's times where I just miss it. You know, just trying to save that few little cents. I miss it. And it'll go up, and then when it traces back here, like, ah, dang, it already moved too much. It's okay. I'll get to another trade. Like, it's no biggie for me. Let's see here. Also, if you get a chance, will you go over the NQ on daily H4 and see what direction we are thinking the market's? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We learned a lot tonight. Oh, yeah. And it's moving. So let's look at NQ on the daily. NQ on the daily. Okay. So that's BNB. Let's see here. Before we do that, let's look at FHE. This is the coin that Meet Damien likes to talk about. And I said it's a diarrhea coin, not just a poop coin, but a diarrhea coin. He talked about it when he was over here prior to this pump. I told him that this is a poop coin, that I would not trade this for anything. He got very upset with it. He went up to other YouTubers to see what they thought about it. And of course, you know, he likes what they say about it. Any coin you can make money, but this one is only like a 17 million market cap, and the pump was only 13%. Very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure he bought here. Hopefully he took some profits, but the next day he said that he bought the dip, which is good. Hopefully he makes money. And again, he's trying to remind us to look at the coin and, you know, have second thoughts. It's like, you can't change my mind. Like, this is absolute trash. It's absolute trash. And he got, in my opinion, upset, butthurt, because his research team or whatever he has was trying to push this coin or whatever. And from the time that we saw it, it went down 6%. And then again, he asked about it, and well, that just speaks for itself. Could it have gone the other way? Sure. And I'm pretty sure Meet Damien would have come into the chat and saying how he made 80% or whatever. BNB just hit. Okay, good. Good. Let's go to this. Okay. It's pretty big right there. Let's go ahead and take some of this off. So hopefully y'all can still see it. But yeah, he was talking about this coin, and yeah, it's diarrhea. There's some coins that he does, and it's like, oh wow, man. And there's some coins that are no, and I guess he got upset on that. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Hopefully. All right, so it's NQ all, and I'm guessing this one, CME daily. So let me just double check the chat. It says here, if you got a chance, can you go over NQ in the daily, H4? I don't know what H4 is. 4 hour? I don't know what H4 is. And see what direction we are thinking the market. Okay. Especially with, yeah. All right. So I like going to higher time frames, especially with the stocks and stuff. Man, we have done nothing but go up. Nothing. Jeez Louise. Had a really big, scary pullback. Let's take this off. Almost 40%. That's devastating to the market. That's not what I wanted. There's a stock market. For a year, we had 40% pullback year. And then Moon Mission. So here we had a nice little pullback too. From here to here. 26%. And that lasted from here to here. 3 months. And then Moon Mission again. Potentially a retrace. So here we have about 40. And then about 26. So this one maybe about 12% potential. Don't know. So right now with this pullback on Bitcoin, this is what I was hoping. I mean BNB. This is what I was hoping for. Pullback, and I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not scared. I would like to see this pullback. It's healthy to continue up. And then what I'm looking for is the break of this newly created pivot. So let me go ahead and reduce the opacity on this. So you can see prices here. I'm thinking potentially pull back to about here. It's fine. Looking for a bounce here to come up. If we break this pivot, great. If we don't break this pivot and we continue to go lower and lower and we break this, no problem. I got my stop loss. So just let you know. Did I set my stop loss? Yes. Sometimes I forget, especially when I'm doing the live streams. Like, oh crap. All right. In Q. See here. Sherryheart says, try to trade the range, but some days it just doesn't move that much. Yeah. Very true. Very true. All right. Who's still here, guys? Who is still here? Put a 1 in the chat. Bingo Bangles was too much for y'all. I tried asking for Bingo Bangles and you're like, nope, not doing it. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are here. Put a 2 if you're asleep. Put a 1 if you are here. Put a 2 if you are asleep. So right now, in order for me to short the NQ1 NASDAQ 100 E-mini futures, I'd have to break 24,305. It's on the 3-day. So we'd have to close underneath here for us to, and preferably a 3-day candle. So if it starts coming down, wait another 2 days, then it closes, and then wait another day, then the 3-day candle closes and we're under, then we could potentially short. Let's go potentially to here before maybe it comes back up again. That's what I'm looking at. Now, would I prematurely short here? Just because, you know, the stock market, it just depends, man. Like, with all the stuff that's going on in the world, sometimes the stock market will do well, sometimes it won't. The ones that normally do well, anything to do with like energy, oil, nuclear energy, stuff like that. So right now, BNB, currently at the moment, again, we don't know what's going to happen, but currently at the moment, we thought it might pull back. And if it did, it's okay. If it continues running, that's fine too. But at the moment, pulled back to the exact spot where I thought it might pull back to. Do I know what's going to happen? No. I wish I did. I really do. Like, does this stuff surprise me? No, but it makes me feel really good. It's like, holy smokes, it scares me sometimes. Because sometimes it's so incredibly accurate. It's ridiculous. And sometimes I'm way off. I'll think it stopped here and it goes all the way down. It's like, oh man, I was off on that one. But here, I'm looking for it to pull back to about here, and it did so far. To bounce, which I don't know, the candle like still has time. But for the next couple of candles, I'm looking for it to break this pivot. If it does, good shape. The trade would do well, potentially. But if it cannot break this and it starts doing this number, oh crap. More than likely I'll get my stop loss, move it up really tight, get out of the trade. You know, hopefully be in it maybe 15, 45 minutes. We'll see. We shall see. Stragerhart's asleep. Stragerhart is asleep. Let's go back to NASDAQ. For the NASDAQ. To me, it looks good. It looks strong and continues to do its thing. The stock market is a completely different beast. Here, I would have thought we would have gone short to attack this level, to maybe attack this level, maybe bounce here. Didn't even do that. Pulled back a little bit, and then boom, broke this level. Oh, we broke the level. Okay, now we change direction. We go long, and then poop. So, yeah. So this is the level we want to break for it to short. We don't. We break this level instead. We go long. Boop. This is the level we want to break to short. This is the level we want to break to long. What do? Break this level. Okay. And then now this is the level that we can break for a short. And this will be like the first level. This will be like a really good level. Like to add to your entry or just say for trade, but it depends on all the ups and all the ups and downs. Let's see here. I am tuned in. Thank you, Stragerhart. You're the best. And my favorite. And my favorite. So here we go. We broke this level. We short. Came up, come down. We can add to our short here. Coming down. We broke this. Oh no. This is on the 3D candle close. We didn't break the level. And then we start coming up. Uh-oh. Move our stop loss above this level. And boop. Get stopped out. We wait to see if we can break this level, because more than likely it might come up, do a lower high, come down, or do another top and then come down. And look at that, man. It goes right to it too, pretty much. Right to it. And then it breaks it. We could enter knowing that we have a really high chance to pull back here. And then we add to our entry. Now, granted, I'm showing you everything in the moment of the trade versus what a lot of other traders do. Oh, yeah, it's a long wick reversal. We would have entered right here at the absolute bottom. We're the absolute best. Join our group. Blah, blah, blah. What we do is we trade responsibly. We show you the risk portion of it. And then just basically how to trade. And, you know, here, you know, yes, we would have entered, but knowing that we have a really high chance, because we trade with probabilities. Because it's gone nothing but up, chance is we're going to pull back to about here. We didn't, though. Continue coming up. And now it's slowly losing momentum. So if we were to roll over, the very first thing we need to do is break this level. And then if we do, the roll over would be really nice to come down to about here. This is where we have some support. Come down to about here. And it's a really nice for the fib levels too. Now I see all these fib levels in my eyeballs, but if we just pull this to about here, we can see about 50%, and then potentially do this. So I do like it. Now, if you can stomach, like you say, let's say you're in a long right now, if you can stomach a pullback about 13, maybe 17%, you know, you could DCA, you could put some in here. Let's say you had $100. You could put $25 here, just in case it goes up. You can add $50 here, you know, above the 0.5. Here would be about 21.9, $50. And then your last $25 right around 20.7. And there's your $100. And if it goes lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, well, then hopefully you can get another paycheck. And since you put in 100 here, hopefully you can manage to put 200 or even 300 or sell something. Sell stuff on eBay and yard sales and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Any other? Oh no more questions, because we've gone way too long. Always adding to my trading toolbox. Yeah, got to. You got to. All right. So BNB, right now, we did pull back. Potential bouncing here. We need to see if we do break this high. If we do, we're in great shape. If we don't, so normally what I do, I have to wait at least, I don't know, like 5 or 6 candles. And what I'm looking for is the break of this. This right now, we have the momentum, and I am a momentum trader. I am a structure trader. I'm a strength of the move type trader. This is what I'm looking for. So if we do something like this, where we came down, we come up, and we do this, and oh crap. Let's go ahead and delete that. And we do something like this, where we come down, we come up, and then we roll over, we break this level, like, let me give it another chance. Maybe we bounce here. And then now, here's my decision point. Are we going to attack this high, to attack this high, to continue going up? Or from here, decision point, are we going to roll over, attack this level, to attack this level, and then continue going down? So again, the more candles that I see, depending on where the pivot is, depends if, let's say it starts, come down a little bit and it starts doing this and it starts trying to go up. Then what I'll do is I'll get my stop loss and I might move it up really tight underneath here, because if it breaks this new pivot, the chance of this happening is really good, really strong. I just reduced my loss. Now, if the pivot is here and we start coming up and we break through this one, guess where I'm moving my stop loss? If I'm watching it underneath this pivot. So that's how I trade. So right now we are in rave shorts. We are up. We are up, which is good. And also, if this is a safer trade for you, 15-minute time frame, I believe we're doing. So would we enter? Well, we have to wait. So this is on a 15-minute time frame for rave. Just because. Now here's a question: why am I saying 15 minutes on rave, and I entered on a 3-minute on BNB? Even though I posted a 15-minute, I entered on a 3-minute. Look at these candles. These wicks would be on the 3-minute, they would be candle quality closes, but on the 15-minute, they're wicks. So you would have a much higher likelihood of getting faked out on a 3-minute, saying, "Oh, the candle closed above this level, I'm going to enter," but then you get stopped out. It's like, man, why am I getting stopped out so much? But if you go to a higher time frame on the 15-minute, for example, you'll see that, the 15-minute candle did not close under said level. I'm not entering yet. Versus if it's a 3-minute, I'm entering and I get stopped out. Entering, stopped out. Entering, stopped out. So I'm always looking at these wicks. So this will determine if I enter on a 15-minute candle, a 1-hour candle, a 3-minute candle. So all that helps. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and hide this really quick. I'm going to check something really quick. And that cannot be true. Let me just double check. If that is true, I am going to cry my little eyeballs out. Wow. That's embarrassing. All right, guys, so that's the end of the show for me. I greatly appreciate you. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next video. Until then, as always, not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We show you how to truly trade. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care.
Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trapped the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed.